Hello, everyone, and welcome in to this week's edition of Weekly Warrior Preview. I'm Jerry Young, usually joined by Donette Logan, but look, Coach Marty Smith is here, the girls basketball coach. Hey, Coach, welcome in.
Jerry, it's great to be here, and it's exciting times right now at Thompson.
It is. We got a lot to cover on this show. First of all, it's Thompson's 100th year, and this is homecoming. I will tell you, though, right off the bat, the parade's been canceled due to weather. We'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to talk about Coach's team a little bit as far as girls basketball. Peter Woods is going to interview Conner Harrell. We're going to talk to football manager Logan Sprayberry and also Coach Mark Freeman. But we'll take a break. We'll come back and get into it when we come back here on the Weekly Warrior Preview.
Drone Tech specializes in drone models, customization, training, and maintenance with the industry-leading Drone Deploy software to provide professional, quality results. For more details, visit Michael Golden and the team at drone-tech.net or call 205-895-5099 and give them a follow on Facebook and Instagram.
Do you know the science behind killing COVID-19 and other viruses? I don't either, but I do know who to trust. Wellis Air has patented technology inside their air disinfection purifier that removes 99.9% of existing viruses, bacteria, allergens, moles, odor, and VOCs on surfaces and in the air. The sun's ultraviolet rays are combined with moisture in the air to create atmosphere hydroxyls to clean and protect your environment. Most people will never understand that statement, but everyone wants the air they breathe to be clean and safe. The folks at Wellis Air have patented technology that cleans the air and surfaces in your home or office. To learn more, go to myenvirosol.com.
For quality pest control service from an experienced and reliable company, Mr. Bugs offers residential and commercial pest and termite control service. Mr. Bugs Pest Patrol, 205-663-1919.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. Well, Coach, let's start and talk about last week's game against Vestavia. I know you kind of noticed the offensive line a little bit.
Offensive line last week played outstanding. That group is continually getting better week in and week out. They did a great job of picking up what Vestavia was throwing at us, and the way that they're playing right now, if they continue to improve and play to their standards,
that's right,
instead of everybody else's standards, we're going to be a very tough out. We're already a tough out, but we're getting better, and that offensive line is just gelling at the right time.
That's right. Even including a couple of drop passes this past week, we still beat Vestavia 49-7, of course, and so we manhandled them. Our athleticism obviously came through in that game, and one play, Marty, that's absolutely gone crazy, and we're going to have to talk about it. We're going to show it. Tell you what, let's show it first, and then we'll talk about it. Take a look.
Downs takes his time, takes a snap, back to pass, rushed, it hits the umpire's intercepted on the left side. We're loose to the 10, to the 5, touchdown. Peter Woods takes it in, no flags. It hit the official, bounced straight to Peter Woods. We'll take it any way we can get it.
So what do you think about that, Marty?
Brother, let me tell you something. I'm sitting at home, and my TV's on a 20-second delay where I live in the country with my cable. Yeah. And I'm getting a text message from my buddy in the state of Washington on Monday Night Football, sitting there going, did you see your call? Did you see the play? Most unbelievable thing I've seen. And I've seen a lot of things in high school sports in my 25-plus years, and your call was outstanding, man. That's legendary, especially coming off a time when right now SEC did a story, SEC story with the best radio calls in the, from the SEC, and that's legendary now. That's what it's about for you.
It was great. I tell you, the funny thing was, if you go back and watch it in slow motion, the umpire, the referee actually kneed the ball. He was trying to get out of the way, but his knee went the wrong way, and it was almost like he kicked it to Peter Woods off of his knee. And, of course, Peter Woods took it and went the rest of the way. So
let me tell you what I enjoyed watching. Peter caught it with two hands and looked it all the way in,
That's
and then
right.
put it just like a good running back would, and just ran. But did you notice something? He dropped the football, but he did what every good player does. He went and picked it up and handed it to the official like he's been there before. And I loved every minute of that.
That's right. Well, big exciting play for him. Let's talk girls basketball. How you looking this year, Coach?
Well, I'm excited. Being year 3, the girls are just, they're working hard. They're battling. They're learning what it means to be mentally tough and focused and things what we need. We've got only one senior. But that's a big one return. Her name's Alicia Reeser. She was all county last year, but we're returning 2 other starters. So we've got which are going to be juniors, and Zion Gators and then Elena Rose. How far we go is how mentally tough we stay. And but here's the thing, Jerry, we're starting to see this here at Thompson. Success breeds success.
Absolutely.
When one sport starts doing good, it carries over into the other sports. And you're seeing the success our softball team had last year. You're seeing what Judy did last year in the Final Four. You're seeing what we've got going right now with volleyball. Volleyball plays their last home game of the season this Thursday against McGill-Tulane at 5:30. It's Neon Night. Come out and support them. And then they've got their area tournament on October 14th where they play Oak Mountain. But we're seeing they were ranked number 1 in the state too at one point in time this year.
Oh, yeah.
And so when you see that and you see all the sports feeding off each other, man, you can't be excited. Yeah. But I mean, it's one of those things right now that my girls are going, I want to taste that. I want to be a part of that. And when you got that kind of buy-in, good things happen.
A word not used very often, begets. Winning begets winning.
Yes.
And it transcends all through other sports. And so, we're just in a great situation, a great time to be a Thompson Warrior right now. Speaking of great, we got the football manager interview with Logan Sprayberry. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and show that to you when Weekly Warrior Preview continues.
Brooklear Pharmacy on Highway 119 is a full-service pharmacy that provides top-quality products and hometown service at competitive prices. The Brooklear family has been in business for more than 50 years and is proud to be a part of Alabaster.
At Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry, we know how valuable your time is. So if it's a crown you need, let us take care of it with our same-day crown service. We have the latest technology allowing us to build your custom crown right here in our office while you wait. Albritton and Artavino Family Dentistry is here to serve you.
Now, we all know, Tim, you sell real estate, but you also do a lot in the community. Talk to us about your community support program.
Hey, any teacher, school, coach, or sports team out there that needs a sponsor, we're here to help invest and put it back into our community. So make sure you give us a call if we can help your team, your teacher, or your school. So go Warriors.
If you've come to any sporting event at Thompson, you have seen this man. You've become a part of Thompson, and when it's funny, when I ask coaches to interview people, they always tell me team spray. That's what I hear from all the coaches. Talk about, this is Logan, and you are one of the team managers. I want to know how you got into this role at Thompson?
Yes, ma'am. It's actually a long story that started in 7th grade. In fact, I was somebody who didn't show up to anything. I didn't really like anything. I just kind of showed up, went through the motions. I know, everybody does. And I was sitting in science class, and he was like, "Why don't you come and just like commentate a game Coach Preston did in 8th grade?" And it kind of sparked from there. That was baseball. And then 8th grade, I came out there, and I didn't believe it. And then I started becoming Coach Hamrick asked me to come up to varsity the next year. And then Coach Powell asked me to come film for him a little bit, and then I became that manager as well. So that's kind of the gist of that.
You know, I heard someone tell you Friday night or one of the games that, Thompson is in you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's not. What they said was, it's not just I love Thompson High School, but Thompson High School loves me, and that just meant a lot, because it's not all about that. It's just because I love doing it,
It is definitely known, and I mentioned the coaches say Team Spray, and they've even told me that you guys are like Mr. Popular on campus.
Yes, ma'am.
And I asked one of the coaches, I asked Coach Jake Gaines about your role with the team, and he mentioned that the team couldn't do what they do without you guys, and how important you are. When you hear coaches say, "We couldn't do all this without you guys," talk about what that means to you.
It means a lot. It's not something that I look for. I don't go out for it looking for the recognition. You know what I mean? But it's just something I love doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not I go like, "Oh man, I want you to not function without me." It's just that means a lot, but it's not what I.
Well, you can see your passion for it. I mean, everything you do, you have a smile on your face. You're out here. You're working hard doing it. What's your favorite part about this role?
Honestly, I believe they're all equal. I love every single piece of it. I love being a small part of Thompson athletics.
If someone, a younger student in 7th grade,
yes, ma'am,
gets the same opportunity, would you tell them to take it? What would you tell them to do?
I would tell them to do what they wanted to do. It's something that if they feel drawn to do it, I believe that's it, because that's just how it goes. Not everybody is cut out for it. Not everybody should do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody.
If you could give a message to the coaches in athletics, which I'm sure you'll be able to do later on being a senior,
yes,
what would that message be?
Just thank you. That's it. Thank you for everything.
And I think that's probably the easiest way to put it.
Yes, ma'am. Just everything. I honestly would not be who I am without every single coach at Thompson High School and Thompson Middle School.
Do you know what's next for you after Thompson?
I plan to go to the University of Alabama, hopefully being a manager for their football team.
And your major?
Sports management and a minor in business.
I think that is a perfect major for you. Logan,
yes, ma'am.
I love seeing you on the games, on the sidelines. You are Thompson. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Well, there's the importance right there of team managers.
Without a doubt. Logan is perfect as a manager because he's humble.
Yeah.
He does a great job and willing to think ahead and does the little things for people where they don't have to worry about it. As coaches, when you got somebody that's thinking ahead and making sure everything's where they're supposed to be, doing the type of things that they're supposed to do, right. It makes your job easier because that's handled. You get to focus in on other things.
That's right.
A great example of what Logan does is our own athletic director, Vincent Pitts. People ask me all the time, where does Vincent get his drive? Well, Vincent at one time at John Carroll Catholic was my basketball manager. I was his position coach in football, but he parlayed that and was a manager at Auburn. He worked for my uncle by marriage, Frank Cox, down at Auburn, but Vincent soaked all that in. And you'd be surprised the role model that our own Coach Pitts is for these managers and how much he encourages them, and those guys look up to him as well. So it's exciting to see what Logan brings to the table.
It is. Well, we're going to have another interview here. This is Donette got together with Peter Wood and Conner Harrell, okay? And it's ironic that Peter all of a sudden makes that great play and scores the touchdown. Now he's put in a role of interviewing Conner Harrell. Take a look at this.
It's homecoming week for Thompson, and I decided to take some time off, and since I did this ahead of time, I needed people to fill in for me, so I thought, who better than Peter? You're going to fill in for me, and I want you to interview Conner.
Yes,
Got
ma'am.
it?
I can do that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the mic and let you guys go for it.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm here with Conner Harrell, QB1. So my first question for you is, what's the key behind y'all's team chemistry?
Oh, team chemistry? It's about how much we're working all season. We in the indoor. Every day in the off season working, and we just build that chemistry. Everybody knows if I have to get on the receivers, they have to get on me for something. We just built that, so there's no, you know what I'm saying, Dang, I couldn't think of the word.
I understand. Okay, so with you being such a big leader and being the quarterback, how do you get the guys to like look up to you and follow your lead?
That's just with me, seeing what I do. I lead by example and lead by my words. So me, making the throws I need to, making the reads I need to, they follow me. They see Coach Freeman yelling at me. They know they have to tighten up too. So it all goes together.
Okay, so another question. With the defense playing so well as they're playing and y'all putting up 50 points a game with the whole 300-something to 12-something, how does that weigh into the way that y'all play in the future? Do y'all not really care? Or
No, that doesn't weigh in. The defense is playing great. It makes it easier for us, but we don't think about that. That's good and all, but we have to do what we do week to week. We can't worry about social media or whatever. We just have to do what we do.
All right, so I'm going to come back in here because I think I may lose my job.
That was good. All right.
You guys did fantastic. Thank you guys so much for filling in for me, and I know you're going to have a great homecoming.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, great job, great video. Okay, we're going to take a break right here. When we come back, we're going to talk to Coach Mark Freeman and more about homecoming. We'll be right back.
Shelby Fence Company is a local family-owned business serving Shelby County and surrounding areas since 1989. You can count on our team of highly experienced installers to give you quality products, expert installation, and friendly customer service. For your next fence project, remember Shelby Fence Company in Alabaster.
Serenity Salon and Spa in Helena offers hair services for men and women, facials, makeup application, and waxing. Book an appointment at serenity-salonandspa.com or call 205-624-2030. Visit them at 123 8th Place in Helena.
Showcase your personal style at LJ's Retail Therapy. Shop their selection of clothing, shoes, gifts, and accessories in-store and online. Visit them on Highway 119, 7 days a week in Alabaster beside Publix or at ljsretailtherapy.com.
Mainline Heating and Air Conditioning has been providing quality products since 1989. They love giving back to the community and they service all of the greater Birmingham area. Call them today or go to mainlineheating.com.
All right, welcome back in, everyone. Marty, let's talk about this is Thompson's 100th year. Of course, a lot of the festivities this week canceled due to weather, especially the parade and stuff like that. But that's a plus because now you get to see fireworks and everything else after the game, right?
Exactly. They're going to the fireworks display will take place after the game. But I'll tell you one thing: in the hallways, the excitement about homecoming and the 100-year celebration, it's really hit home to our kids. To look at it and to see where our school's at this point in time and where this community's at right now, it's just an exciting time. And I keep coming back to it. We have things very special here in Alabaster, and Thompson High School is very, very special. And to be able to celebrate what this high school has meant for this community, I mean, I grew up knowing Larry Simmons, and to see the role he played, I've been able to talk about and share with everybody that I've talked to about what he was able to do here, and then what we're able to do now, and what Coach Freeman's doing with the football program right now. It is just a great day to be a Warrior.
Yeah, speaking of Coach Mark Freeman, I had a chance to catch up with him. Here's what he had to say about this upcoming homecoming game.
All right, Coach, another big win at Vestavia. It wasn't necessarily a pretty win. We made some mistakes, but we still handled them good.
You sound like everybody now, Jerry. Every win's pretty.
Right.
I've been negative for 4 weeks. I got to be better, but you're right. It's not perfect, but, it's another region win, and we got to start, I got to start finding out what we really do good and make that stuff better. But, yes, it wasn't perfect, but it was a great win.
Now, let's talk about homecoming week. I don't know of a single football coach that really likes homecoming week. Seems to be a lot of distractions, but it's good for everybody to come home, always a big crowd.
Yeah, in case certain people are watching, homecoming is great. We welcome alumni back, but no, it is homecoming week.
For a football team, it is distracting,
It is.
right?
It is, and our kids have done a good job in the past years of knowing that the homecoming absolutely is for the alumni, it's for the people in the crowd that get so excited. And homecoming's a great thing. I'm kidding. Homecoming's a great thing, but it's not for us. We got to keep our concentration. But I look forward to having homecoming, and I hope we have people that went to school here a long time ago that come back and be proud of what we're doing.
Looking at Gadsden City, their record's not great, but they've been playing a little better of late. They seem to be improving as the year goes on.
Really good athletes. They've won. I don't know what the record. I don't look at records, but I know that they got a lot of speed. They got some really good players. It's got several players that got offers. So yeah, the thing is they can really run. They're fast at secondary. They're fast at linebacker. They're fast on offense. So it'd just be a region game that we got to come out here and put our best foot forward and play ball.
I want to just mention the crazy play during the game. Off the referee's knee, if you look at it in slow motion, the referee actually kicked the ball with his knee trying to get out of the way. It popped straight to Peter Woods. That thing's even on Monday Night Football this week. It's just a lot of publicity for Thompson.
It is. He ran it wrong because all week in practice we told him to do it with this leg, and he kicked that other leg right there. So, man, what a play, though. And blessed, and we had favor, and Peter caught the ball and ran in and scored. He didn't secure the ball like he should have, but he ran in and scored, but what a play.
So you're saying he's not going to start on offense this week?
Not yet. He was fixing to, but not yet.
Thank you, Coach. Have a good game.
Thank you.
Thanks to Coach Mark Freeman, as always, for joining us every week here on the Weekly Warrior Preview. Marty, thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
I tell you what, this guy right here going to take my job, okay? But if you want to watch the game, if you're not able to make it out to homecoming, of course, you can watch it at warriornationnetwork.org. You can watch it or listen to it there every single week on the Warrior Nation Network. So, for Coach Marty Smith, I'm Jerry Young. Donette will be back next week, so don't worry. We'll see you next week on Weekly Warrior Preview.